Hello everyone, it's Glenda Ray here from Intuitive Energy Healing in the beautiful park today, and I thought I would share with you some harmony tools for life. I'm going to share with you 3 powerful tools to create harmony in your life, and these are tools that you can use every day of your life, and they've changed my life. So, in many ways. And there's no right or wrong with how you use these tools. They're a guide, they're a tool for you to play with and explore in your own way, because we all receive information differently. Some of us are very clairvoyant, we see things; clairaudient, we hear things; clairsentient, we feel things. And I don't know the name of the ones of this one that for tasting, you taste things. For myself, I don't like labels, but if I were to explain, it's like I am very, very kinesthetic. I feel things with my hands, and I can just like connect with a tree, this tree in front of me, and I can feel the tree, and I'm not even touching the tree. It's quite fascinating. I hear things, I receive messages through a channel, and I hear things, I get messages, I say things, I don't know why I'm saying things, because the information is just coming through me as a channel. And I'm very, very sensitive to sound, to taste, to smell, to touch. And that can be challenging at times. It's a huge gift, of course, because we can tune into energy and receive information for ourselves and others. However, also it's can be challenging, because we have to learn how to create strong boundaries, and that's been one of my huge lessons in my life, is to create a strong boundary so that I can connect with energy and not take it on. I can interact with it, but not take it on. So maybe that'll be one of the tools I teach you today. We'll see what shows up, because everything I offer is organic. I have an intent, and then whatever comes through is meant to come through for the highest good of all. So the ground, let's do a grounding exercise, a grounding tool. And grounding we need to do every day, and sometimes, for some people, many times throughout the day. So I'm an air sign, so it's easy for me to be flying up there. However, and I need to be grounded. I need to be grounded to be able to do my work, to be able to be of service, to feel stable in my life, to create a strong foundation for my life. So this is for everyone. But some people need to ground even more. So it's important to ground when you first get up in the morning and before you go to bed, and any time in the day where you don't feel centered. So you can simply just place your fingers just below your the dip in your neck, that little dip there. Put your fingers there and press, and then put your fingers just above your belly button and press. And when you do that, you are centered in your core. And if somebody tries to like push my arm, like if I hold my arm out like this, I mean, it's hard for me to do because I can't really press here and here at the same time and press down on my arm. But my arm is like, you can't see, even after doing that, my arm is like solid as a rock. You can't budge it. And that in of itself really helps us ground. Another thing you can do is bend your knees And hold your hands up and bring the energy down like this with your arms, so that your arms are like straight out, and take a deep breath in. Bring the energy down, 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 and right, you can hold your arms till they're straight out in front of you. When you're like, I don't know how I can do this and show you, but you're basically, you stand up, hold your arms up, bend your knees, and take a deep breath in, and pull the energy down like that. Do that 3 or 4 times, and wow. And then maybe do the tree pose, the yoga tree pose. I think we all know that, to show how incredibly grounded you are. And another thing you can do is, looks like I'm teaching you 3 grounding tools. Is that imagine roots growing out of your feet, going down, down, down into the center or core of Mother Earth. And breathe up through your lower chakras and your feet. Breathe up nourishment at the same time from Mother Earth, up through your root. Suck it up into every cell of your being. And just like feel those roots growing down far and wide throughout the whole core of Mother Earth. And they're strong and wide and stable like an elder tree. And your arms are like the branches of a tree. Your arms are going up, 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 all the way up to source. Source of all that is. And bring down, just with your intent, pure energy from source. You don't need to know anything about it. You don't have to understand it. Simply your intent to connect. And bring the source pure energy down through your higher chakras and crown like a pillar, through all of your energy centers and out your root chakra. Down below your lower chakras and feet, going down all the way into the core of Earth. And now you are not only grounded, you are eternally connected to Source through that pillar of light. And wow, that's incredible. How stable and strong you feel, and just allow that divine pure light to light you up from within. Allow it to just poof through your entire energy field and light you up. So there's a grounding tool, and then I think I'm going to teach you one more, maybe 2. So the next one is like a harmony tool working with the violet ray of transformation. Some people will connect with Saint Germain, who holds the violet ray. So you can send a beam of light from your heart to Saint Germain in the violet ray, and your third eye to the violet ray and to Saint Germain. And imagine that the violet ray of the sun is coming down, 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 creating a spiraling vortex clockwise. And it's spiraling through your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions and your beliefs. And spiraling through your cells and atoms and chakras and DNA, and spiraling through, like you could feel into, if you're feeling fear, allow it to spiral through that feeling of fear and to transform it into passion, into creativity, into joy. You could just imagine this vortex spinning through you, and you're putting the fear or whatever it is that you want to transform. You don't even have to give it a name. Just put it into the vortex and allow it to spin, and just close your eyes and imagine it. You might imagine it initially as something gray, a gray sphere. It's inside a gray sphere, and then the violet ray is spinning through that gray sphere and transforming it into golden pure light, transforming it into green, emerald green healing energy, transforming it into joy, pure joy, transforming it into pure unconditional love, transforming it into passion and creativity. And notice with all of your senses what you see, what you feel. And even if you don't notice anything, it doesn't matter. The more you do it, your senses will get stronger and stronger and stronger. And that's powerful when your senses become stronger, because then it's like giving your brain, the mind and the brain, they like to know that something's happening or not. And so by the senses getting keener, and you visualize and you see how, say, that gray sphere transforms into green emerald healing energy, or transforms into rose pink cosmic love, or transforms into joy, then it's like all of you is on the same page in trusting and knowing and believing that that has happened. And the more you do it, you won't even question it. You won't even consider for a second that did not happen for you. So let's do one more. Let's do one more. And this one is connecting with your higher self. And your higher self is like a grander version of who you are, a higher version. And it has infinite wisdom. And it's, if you're like humming and hawing and making a decision or a choice, and you can't seem to make that choice because your mind is thinking of all sorts of reasons why you can't or shouldn't or whatever not do it, then you can connect with your higher self. And there's infinite ways, there's no right or wrong in how you do this, but this is an example of how you may explore it. So imagine there's like a golden ladder in front of you. And this golden ladder, or maybe they're golden steps, and you're walking up these golden steps. And when you get to the top, you have the intent that you're meeting and connecting with your higher self. So walk up the steps. And maybe there's a door, a golden door. Maybe there's not a door. It doesn't matter, whatever you notice. And just open the door, walk in, and give thanks to having met your higher self. Thank you for your divine presence. And ask your higher self, if you had a message for me in regards to, it could be something specific in your life, or it could be just general. If you had a message for me that you would like to bring into my awareness. And it's not like I know it sounds like we're separate from our higher selves. We're not. We are one with our higher selves. But this is a tool to help you connect with that aspect of you, to receive information and guidance. And so you can ask your higher self, if you had a message for me that you would like to bring into my awareness, what would I know it to be? And allow yourself to receive what comes right away. The first thing that comes, maybe it's a word, maybe it's a sound, maybe it's an image. Receive it with gratitude. And if you are like wanting confirmation, if you're just exploring this and you really would like confirmation that you've connected with your higher self, there's other tools you could use as well. So this is a pendulum that my friend gave me many years ago, and it's very special to me. And I used to use it a lot, especially when I didn't trust my intuition with respect to myself. I always trusted it with others when I was, working with others and, doing sessions with people. I never used the pendulum because I deeply trusted what I was sharing with them. But for myself, I used to not trust it. I used to question it. And so I'd use the pendulum. I don't use it much at all anymore, because we become the, it's like we become the tool. We use a tool to explore, and then we don't need the tool anymore, because we are essentially, everything we need is already within us. And then we trust and we follow what we receive, and magic happens when we do that. So you can, hold up a pendulum and say, give me a yes, and watch it turn clockwise. Say, give me a no, watch it turn counterclockwise. It's calibrated. And so now, with having connected with my higher self, I can say, I am connected to my higher self. I'm aligned with my higher self. And the pendulum is spinning clockwise. It's like, yes, you are. So if you would like an affirmation and confirmation, use a pendulum. But eventually, you won't need that. So thank you. Thank you for listening. And I hope these tools help you. They've certainly helped me in my life in infinite ways. And please reach out to me if you would like to experience the magic that I bring. I am a powerful, intuitive, psychic medium. I'm transformational life coach. I can't, there's so many names I can give, because I don't like labels, but I offer many different things to help you transform and empower your life. And I offer personal one-on-one sessions. I offer packages of sessions, and I would love to work with you to help you, whatever it is you are ready to transform and empower in your life. And so you can reach out to me by responding to this video and saying, yes, I'd like to connect with you for a session or sessions. Or you can email me at secretsoundhealing@gmail.com. secretsoundhealing@gmail.com. Have a beautiful and magical day. Namaste.